Hi there! So here's the newly launched Colorfit Vision 2. It comes with a huge AMOLED display with everyone's favorite always-on mode. Then we also get all the basic health monitoring sensors. There's the heart rate sensor, there's an SpO2 sensor, then we also get the stress tracking. We get 30 workout modes, and this watch is priced at just $2,999. Now that's just amazing for an AMOLED smartwatch with all those features. But the cherry on the cake is that you'll get a flat 8% discount, bringing the price down to just $2,759. I'll be sharing a coupon code towards the end of this video, so stay tuned. Now remember, this doesn't come with a phone calling feature, but yes, you do receive call alerts and notifications. Now personally, if you ask me, that's a good thing, because I know there are a lot of people who want smartwatches but don't want the phone calling feature. See, there are two reasons for that. Firstly, the battery life is drastically impacted, and sometimes the phone calling experience isn't that good. So that's where the Vision 2 seems to be ideal. Now we have two units with us. There's Midnight Blue and there's Jet Black. We'll unbox both of them, check these out closely. So let's begin. So here is the retail packaging of the Colorfit Vision 2. The one on the left is Jet Black, the one on the right is Midnight Blue. Now if you have a closer look at the packaging, you can see the image of the watch right here. Towards the back, you can see some of its key features: AMOLED display, resolution, always on mode, all the rest of the details. Then you have the QR code for the Noisefit companion app. It's available for iPhone as well as for the Android App Store. Towards the bottom here, you can see some manufacturing details and the MRP of $6,999. But don't worry, you can get this for a lot lesser. So let's quickly unbox it. Let's open up the black one first. So you have the usual paperwork, you have the quick start guide, you have the registration warranty card, QR code, as well as the noise stickers. Then the watch itself. And finally, the pogo pin charging cable. The charging pin aligns and attaches magnetically as you bring it closer. Now the contents here will be exactly the same as well. The user manual, registration warranty card, as well as the noise stickers. The Midnight Blue watch itself, and the pogo pin charging cable. I'm not opening it up. Alright, let's have a closer look at the watch, and we'll start with the Midnight Blue. Wow. Now the first impressions, it looks so much like the Apple Watch, especially because of the strap. That button loop design is so identical. Square dial, really well built. Also worth mentioning, the watch is very thin. Check that out. Super thin design. You have a single button on the side. The quality of the strap is really nice. Soft silicone strap. Noise branding here. It's got this nice line-like texture. Kind of stands out as well. Now towards the back is made of plastic, and you can spot the heart rate sensor, the SpO2 sensor in the center, the charging terminals below. Now these straps too can be replaced with other third-party bands. Super simple to remove, just pull to release. You can buy them from third-party websites as well as from the Noise websites. You'll get good original bands, huge collection there. Really nice look. Quickly check out the black one as well. Oh wow, this looks like Batman. The matte black and glossy black looks so nice. The frame has a glossy finish but still looks very nice. Button on the side looks so cool. I'm so sure people are going to love buying the black. Plastic back, all the sensors, heart rate sensor, and these straps too can be replaced with other bands. The quality of this watch is so nice. It's also really light. So let's quickly pair it. So you take your Android or iPhone, go to the Play Store and download the Noisefit app. Once the app is downloaded, click OK, agree, pair device, take the watch, press this button on the side. There'll be a vibration with the noise branding, and you'll spot Colorfit Vision 2. Click, confirm on the watch, and there you go, it's added. You can start using right away. The watch comes with IP68 rating, which technically covers the watch from any kind of water damage. Rain, sweat, water splashes, they're all good. But still, not recommended to be worn while you swim. Coming to the display. Now I have to say, this is one of the best displays I've seen from Noise. And yes, this is an AMOLED display, but the reason I'm saying that is the bezels are almost negligible. Can you see on the sides? Almost no bezels, and even though the bezels are very slim, it's equal on all the sides. We usually see watches where the bezel on the bottom is thicker or is thicker at the top, but here it's just perfectly aligned and it's almost edge to edge, giving you that amazing experience. Now this is a 1.78 inch AMOLED display with a resolution of 368 by 448 pixels. That's like 326 ppi. It's really crisp. Color reproduction is brilliant. It also gets 400 nits bright, which means it should be visible outdoors as well. Now, the only problem that I found is that the interface felt a little laggy. We have seen Noise have the best interface, smoothest, but somehow I found this a little laggy in comparison. Check that out. So that's one thing. Of course, it's still responsive, but the frame rate is probably a little low. Now, if you have a look at the interface, if you swipe right, you can actually have a look at the daily activity, heart rate, stress tracking, SpO2, sleep tracking, music player, back to home page. Swipe from up to access your notification and missed call alerts. Swipe from down to access quick toggles. You have the power saving mode, vibration mode. The brightness can be set from here. Do not disturb, torch. You can turn the display into a torch. Then if you go into the settings, you have brightness levels, vibration levels, do not disturb. In raise the wrist, you can toggle raise the wrist to turn on or off. Then auto screen time, I've set it to 30 seconds. I suggest you keep it between 5 and 10 seconds to save battery. Then there's auto sports detection. When turned on, if you're taking a walk or you're going for a run, it'll auto detect it. Then there's always on display. You can turn it on and off. You can choose between an analog clock or a digital clock. You can choose the activation time. And this is how a digital always on watch face will look. You can see the time, the date, the day, as well as the steps. Then you have menu view, which you can choose from list view or grid view. If you make it list view and you press this button on the side, it becomes a list view, which is something I personally prefer. It's a little more easier to access. Then you have QR code for the app, the device info, reboot, power off and reset. Now if you press this button on the side, you can access the menu like we saw. Right on the top is activity, workouts, sports record, SpO2, heart rate, stress tracking, sleep tracking. There's also the breathe app, alarms. Can we set alarms from here? Yes, you can set alarms directly from the watch. Then you have stopwatch, you have timer, your weather, you have the music app, you have reminders, you have flashlight, you have watch faces and you have settings. Now, right now you get only a couple that come pre-installed to press and hold. Oh wow, this looks so nice. I really didn't expect it to, but it actually gives you an idea of how huge the screen is. Really nice. And then you have this really simple digital watch face. Now some of you might feel, how do you wear this watch since it doesn't have the regular buckle? Now just to give you a quick idea, you put this down, lock it here, and then put this inside. And this is how it's going to look. Check that out. Really nice. The quality of the straps, the way it looks, that line design. Also the watch is really light. Easily you can wear this to bed to even track your sleep. Now let's check out the raise the wrist to wake the display. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that was quite fast. We'll check once again. 1, 2, 3. Yes, so raise the wrist to wake the display works really well and is very responsive. So let's check out the health monitoring features, starting with heart rate. And what we're going to do is just place this on the table and see if the watch recognizes it's on the wrist or on the table. And there you go, it says wear the watch properly and try again. So how about we wear it on the wrist now, and now let's test it. And there you go, we get 79 beats per minute. Let's check out stress tracking, and there you go, we get the readings. Now let's check out SpO2, and there you go, we get 99%. So similarly, you also have sleep tracking and a breathe app for your breathing exercise. Comes very handy. Now though these health monitoring sensors are quite accurate, we say this for all our smartwatches, it's not a medical equipment. Use it just for reference and not for medical purposes. Coming to workouts, the watch comes with 30 sports modes. You need to go into the menu, come into workouts, you'll find running sports. There are 3 of them. Then you have cycling, outdoor and indoor cycling. Then you have indoor sports, outdoor sports, ball games, dance sports, combat sports and other sports. It's nice to see that all these sports have been subdivided into categories, which makes it easier to find what you're looking for. Sadly, there's no swim tracking included because the watch is not designed to be worn in the pool. If you come into running sports and you go into outdoor run, tighten your watch. So let's wear it. Now it's actually looking for a signal, so it's going to use your phone's GPS to track your workouts more accurately. It's amazing. And once your workout begins, you can see the time, you can see the heart rate, calories burned, distance, previous kilometer, average pace, steps, everything right here. Coming to phone calls, well, you receive call alerts on your watch with vibration, and the call notification is almost instantaneous. The moment it rings on your phone, the same time it rings on your watch. There's no delay. You can see an option to end the call, you can see the caller's name, you can silent the ringer on your phone as well as reply with a preset SMS. There are a couple of options available. In fact, you can even edit them from the app, but I think these are going to suffice for most of us. Like if you click on this, I've actually replied to the incoming call. There is no way to answer a call on this watch. Similarly, you also receive app notifications on your watch. You can see the app icon, you can see the sender's name as well as read the message right here. However, there's no way to reply to such messages. But if you receive an SMS, you can read the message directly on the watch as well as reply directly from here. Check that out. Very, very convenient. Coming to the battery. Well, Noise hasn't shared the exact size of the battery. All we know that we'll get 7 days with typical use. Now, battery life will vary depending on how you use your smartwatch. The notifications, the workouts, brightness levels, and in the case of the Vision 2, there's also always on mode, which will drastically impact your battery life. Now, we haven't been able to test it in such a short while, but still I can say you should get about 4 to 5 days without always on mode. Now let's check out watch faces and the Noisefit companion app. Now, as you come to the home page, you can see the distance, the steps, the calories, your daily activity right here. Step counter is here, sleep hours, distance, heart rate, stress count, and your blood oxygen levels. If you come into activity, you can see your workouts, if any. If you come into watch faces, you can see it comes with a huge collection of colorful watch faces. Analog, digital, so many. In fact, there's even an option to customize watch face. You can choose in which direction you want to keep the clock. Suppose I want to keep it down. Then you can choose the color and font for the time. Then you go to the gallery. I can change the direction. And this is how the watch face will look right here if I click on update. Let's check it out. And there you go, the watch face has been transferred to the watch. Similarly, you can use any image in your gallery as a watch face. Then coming to settings, here you can see that the watch is paired, the battery percentage. If you go in here, you can check for updates, notification and alerts. You can choose to enable call alerts and SMS alerts and choose from which apps you want notifications and from which apps you don't. Then you have idle alert, do not disturb, auto heart rate monitoring. You can share data with Google Fit. There's rapid eye movement, drink water reminder, meal reminder, medicine reminder. Wow, such a handy feature. Set device time, camera shutter, find device, weather settings, my alarms, hand wash reminders, my reminders, and quick reply. Now this is from where you can edit quick reply options if needed. So overall, I can say that the Noisefit app is really well rounded. You can use the GPS for your outdoor runs using this app. It's got Google Fit to share data, and it's fairly easy to understand and use. Okay, so the Colorfit Vision 2 is a mixed bag. The interface is a little laggy and definitely needs some work. Hopefully, Noise will give us an update and that should fix it. Apart from that, it's mostly smooth sailing. We get a really good display. It's big, it's crisp, it's vivid, and goes almost edge to edge. And adding to that is the always on mode experience. Then we get 30 sports modes. That should be good enough for most casual fitness enthusiasts. Then we get very reliable health monitoring sensors, and all that for just $2,999. It's a really good deal. But remember, this is just an introductory offer for a very short time. You can use our coupon code NXSING8 during checkout on the Noise website and you'll get a flat 8% discount. So grab it as soon as it goes on sale tomorrow, 23rd June at 12 p.m. I'll share the links below in the description. You should definitely check it out. So I hope this video was helpful. If there are any questions, mention them down in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them all. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.